Hi there. Today we're going to make some spring frittata squares. We're going to make it with some asparagus and some fresh mushrooms and some green onions. Asparagus is going to be coming into season very soon, and this is a really nice way to use it. You will make about enough for about 6 servings in a 9x9 square pan. You could also double this recipe for a 9x13 pan. This recipe reheats really well in the microwave, or you can eat it cold too. It's really great. So when you get your asparagus, you're going to want to wash it first, and then just snap it. It'll break where it wants to, where the wooden ends are too tough to eat. So then we're just going to slice these pieces of asparagus in the diagonal. You get about 4 pieces per stalk, and we'll add that to our prep bowl. And then we're going to take these vegetables over to the stove. We're going to saute them a little bit before we add them to our egg and milk mixture. All right, so to my pan, I've added a tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to add the green onions. This is about 4 green onions that I've sliced up. And then I'm going to add to that our mushrooms, which I've thinly sliced. There's about 5 large mushrooms. And then to that we're going to add our asparagus. This is about 250 grams of asparagus, about half of the bunch that you would get in the grocery store. I'm just going to soften these a little bit and cook some of the water out of the mushrooms. And we're going to season this very lightly with a little bit of kosher salt and a couple of grinds of pepper. Then when the mushrooms have released their liquid, we're going to scrape all the vegetables into our prepared baking pan, which is a 9-inch square pan, and I've sprayed it with some non-stick cooking spray. Okay, so this has been sauteed now. The asparagus has turned a nice bright green and the mushrooms have released their liquid. What we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle this with some fresh chopped chives. If you grow chives in your garden, you know that they probably already come back. And I'm just going to sprinkle about half of what I have here over top of the asparagus and the mushrooms. I'm going to save the rest to put on top after it's baked. Now at this point with this recipe, what you could do is you could cover this and put it in the fridge and leave it overnight, and then you could do the rest of the steps in the morning if you want to have this for breakfast or for brunch. But we're going to do it all right now. So what I have in this bowl is I've got 6 eggs and half a cup of milk, and I'm just going to beat this together. And break up the yolks and the whites until it's nicely combined. And once this is all mixed together, we're going to stir in about 2 tablespoons of freshly grated Parmesan cheese and about a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. You could use any kind of cheese that you like. You could use Swiss, you could use Gouda, whatever you have on hand would be a really nice match with the asparagus and the mushrooms and onions. So now that this is all mixed together, we're going to pour this over top of our vegetable mixture. And then we're going to put it in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 350. Okay, our frittata has just come out of the oven. It took about 25 minutes to bake it. You want it to be kind of puffed and golden with just a little slight wobble in the middle. So I'm going to take the rest of our chives and just sprinkle those over the top to garnish it a little bit, and then you can cut it into as many pieces as you like to serve it. You could probably get 4 to 6 servings from a pan this size. I hope you enjoyed this recipe with some fresh Ontario asparagus, and we'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.